Welcome back. It is game number 2, and in the bottom right on Catalina, it is the red Zerg, Byul.
And his opponent, starting in the northern position, playing as the blue Protoss. Actually, who is it? It's a barcode. You know?
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh no, not again. It is of course JYP. Oh yeah, that thing in the middle. Did you watch Battlegrounds actually? Did you hear when Roddy talked about it?
No.
He was like, he told me about that thing in the middle of the map. He asked me like, do you know what this reminds me of Pokemon? And I didn't know what he was talking about because I didn't play Pokemon. And later on Reddit, there was a thread. We now know the source of all the anger of Todd. He never watched Pokemon.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh my god, Rifkin's like clapping in the background. Oh my god.
Interesting pylon placement already here by JYP. I have to wonder, is this gonna be a forge or a gateway? Like, could be either. I think a Nexus 15 and then a gateway in this position here on this map would be pretty good because it's just a 3-player map. And I don't think Byul does too many juggling rushes. So yeah, it does look like it's gonna be a Nexus into gates.
Okay. And Byul, you know, is also thinking that JYP is not going to be doing too aggressive. Goes for a 15 hatch. Maybe even sending that drone on. He may even go for a 3 hatch before pool. Really? Byul,
hey,
you saw him do a forge first last. I mean, he saw him do a forge first last time. So, I don't know. Okay, no, that's
yes. The thing is, on this map, if you look at the minerals behind the natural, it's very hard to wall in cannons. Oh, so I think like it will be, as long as it's seen with like the overload or drone later and he pulls enough drones, I don't think a cannon will be that effective. And now you see like that second overload too, it was just like waiting around where a probe will come. Now he sees the probe, he knows that it's safe. So I really like the play already here again by Byul.
Yeah, I think Byul gets a little edge up. Of course JYP didn't go for something that, you know, he actually went something that's greedy itself, you know, that Nexus first. So it's okay for both players. Now, Catalina is, of course, one of the newer maps. We've seen a lot of TVZ on it for some reason. I don't know, but not a lot of Protoss. You like it? Hate it?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Like, in some games it goes very well, in some others it seems very difficult. I've seen some Protosses play very well on this map. I think I've seen Huck was streaming earlier and I was watching, and he played a couple good games on it. But yeah, overall taking a third base can be pretty difficult because it's like very far out of position. You need to play accordingly to that. So a good way to do that obviously is to play the most standard and most effective build right now in PvZ, which is the +2 and blink with a bunch of sentries, with which you can scout a lot and play defensively very well.
So here's my question. I talked about it with Rifkin, but we haven't had anyone else to talk to it about. This map, not a birth child of Whirlwind and Merry-Go-Round, or what? With more dead space around it, but I feel like the 3 bases remind me a lot of Whirlwind and how difficult it was for anyone to get the 3rd base on that one too.
I guess now that you mention it, I kind of see it, but not that much either. Like, those maps were like very specific to themselves, and oh, you disagree?
That's funny because you always agreed with me in the cast, Rifkin.
Truth is coming out.
I don't know, because the reason I say that is because the Terrans, especially the Terrans that I've seen, like Cure is the first one to show me, it's defended almost exactly like you did on Whirlwind. So you get the one in the, like, what would be the bottom below the natural of JYP's, and you would wall off the bottom, and then you would only allow one avenue of attack. That was easy to put like rally to, and then you would have like, you know, as opposed to other maps which we saw, like, you know, I know you weren't there, but Byul kept counterattacking Bomber every single time with the wings. Yeah. Here, when you get the 3rd and the wall up, it's actually just one counterattack avenue, and that's where you rally your reinforcements. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, I guess now that you say that, I can see a little bit more. If there was a tower, Zenlaga Watchtower in the middle of the map.
Oh yeah, yeah, the one that like
really
no one
even gets closer.
Yeah.
Phoenixes are gonna be made here, and double additional gas on the natural before anything else by JYP. This could be an old-school 4 to 5 Phoenixes into quick Colossus, against which I think Byul probably has a ton of experience against this. He was already playing back in Wings of Liberty. I remember him playing 1,000 games when he was in the Fnatic house against this build. So we'll see how he chooses to adapt to this from there. What do you think? Are we gonna see Colossus quickly behind this?
I think so. It's funny that you mention it. You know, it used to be that there was this all in that we do. No, hold on, wait a minute. This just barely. Oh, it's gonna. Wow, that was a clutch force field.
Hashtag Roddy Micro.
Yeah. But there used to be that all in. You know, I remember like months ago. Like, so I think Snoop tweeted at Jadong like, how did it identify the Phoenix all in that was coming? You know, if he didn't pick anything up. And that had gone out of style. But we actually saw, I think, in the. In the Hawks Invitational. Yeah, just yesterday, someone actually brought it back. It failed. So I don't think JYP's going to do that. I definitely expect Colossus. And as that Robo goes down, yeah.
Okay, well, what was the Stalker doing in the middle of the map by itself? He's going to get surrounded now?
Chilling.
Goodbye, Stalker. And double spore was made by Byul in his mineral lines. I like that, but he's still going to lose a few drones here and there. 3 in total already.
He lost a Phoenix, didn't he? That's what went down.
Shifts plus L. Nope.
Wow.
He only lost a single Stalker so far in this game. I like the Python on the left-hand side here, whopping in a bunch of units. I think he's going to want to try to hit hard that third base. And even with the +1, the +1 is going to be finished on time. For this to really hurt Byul possibly. Byul who has a roach run, but who has no idea this is going to hit soon. Here we go. Oh, he forgot some Zealots. Wake up, JYP, wake up!
Just with just Lings, he's going to be very effective against this. And I mean, not even that many Lings really on the field yet.
Yeah, Roaches start here on that third base.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Oh, he's getting the Spore. Oh, this could be very good actually.
Yeah, and you can go after the Queen afterwards.
They're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
They're going to get the Queen and then they're going to start targeting the Overlords, but I think he's going to want to pick up the Roaches maybe. Does he really want to get the Roaches? Yeah, I think it's going to be a good choice. The other Spore though, it looks like he's gonna come out, which means the Phoenixes are gonna have to pull back here in a second.
Oh, just barely didn't get that Overlord. Oh, come on.
This was so smart by Byul to remake 2 Spores, because even if one of those had been targeted, the other one would have gone up, in which case the Phoenixes have to get out.
Yeah.
And JYP is still being very active. Look at how many units he's killed. 30 units have been lost by Byul already in this game, only 10 for JYP.
A few more and he'll double the resources lost. It's pretty nice. We do see Colossus on the field. We saw a couple more gateways go down, as well as at least one more Immortal. I mean, he's at 6. Is he really gonna... No, okay, he's going for third. I was about to say, like, pushing out. Okay, so third's gonna go down, and Lings will see at least him attempt to take it.
Byul has been very impressive already in this tournament. Like, yeah, it doesn't look like he's been having any trouble winning every single game, whereas now, for the first time, I feel like he's being put in difficulty because he's been forced into that weird position where you get Roach Hydras and you're like, oh god, what am I gonna add to this? Is it Viper? Is it Swarmhost? And now you see he's getting the Infestation Pit. So he's already probably decided and thinking on the transition. The thing is, there is already Colossus out on the map. There is a single one. And actually, he's not making a second one. JYP, it looks like he wants to hit a very strong timing on the third base of his opponents with just a single Colossus and no third base. I was sure he was gonna go for a third base.
No extended Malance either. So,
YOLO.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Zombie Grub?
Oh, I'm totally ready. You get the sentries? Oh, man. Force field off that ramp. Do it. And then the other one, too.
The Spores are really going to help, but is there enough for Byul to hold this? I mean, the supply difference is not that big. 76 army supply for Byul, 16-9 for JYP, who's going to get in there. Good force fields already.
If he force fields it off, he can actually probably snipe the third and even get out of there.
I think like he's committing so much to this attack that usually with this kind of attack, you need to at least kill your opponent's entire army and trade very well.
How did that probe of the pylon get in there? What even?
It's a hot. Good force field again. He's gonna trap some of those units. Yeah, like I said, JYP is very, very committed to this. He cannot wait anymore. We see the hive actually starting. Force field is gonna have to be perfect. Good time warp. Oh, the Colossus! The Colossus falls. He wasn't careful enough with this one.
And he starts a Temper Lance and more Colossus on the back foot of this. I'm not sure if the no Temper Lance was on purpose or not, but he is running on a force field, and there's still a lot of army for Byul. He has that Mothership recall. Yeah, he has it, so he can stay around, but not for much longer. Don't want to take the risk of getting that sniped as it drags behind.
Well, Byul, you probably watched the hype video of these tournaments. He's like, wow, I was so cool in it. I need to be as cool in my games. And he's been crushing faces already.
Yeah?
He's chasing down his opponents. There is a recall available. Actually, it's just
Oh.
lots of those units are trapped, but that means the Protoss player is committed to fighting. There's just so much out of Byul. How does he make this many units? Hive is almost complete. The Colossus is going to rejoin the fight, but is it going to be enough?
I don't know.
think
We need a few more force fields to really end this. And even the Queen's coming in to help out. Nothing but Stalkers being warped, and the Colossus does go down, but he does, in fact, push it back. And Byul has to go and lick his wounds for a little while. 14 more roaches are on the way, as well as that. Oh, he attacked right before the upgrade finish. That would have helped as well. But oh man, we're the worst, Todd. We missed something happening at that third. You too, Rifkin. Oh, his third is dead. JYP's. That other third that he took? Didn't he take that third before he left?
On the right side?
Yeah, didn't he?
No, actually,
he never built it.
No. He just went for the attack. That's why I say like, again, he's on 2 base, he's committed. And now +3 is gonna start for Byul. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're gonna see Vipers there with the 2 actually starting. There is no way in hell that JYP can reach Templars before those Vipers are have some energy and are gonna attack. So I think Byul is gonna look to take a 2-0 victory here.
I think so as well. I mean, even when we have 4 Colossus, much less just 1 or 2, it's very hard to deal with Vipers without High Templars. He's gonna try and buy some time, it looks like, with this Warp Prism. Oh, he never even got a Twilight Council. He can't even like upgrade his weapons anymore. Going for another attack, trying to stop this push, I suppose. But I mean, the Vipers are out. They're ready for consume.
Yeah, they actually have enough energy already for some abduct. He needs to bring them to the fight quickly. Byul, he only has a portion of his army. Okay, he's gonna regroup. It's time for the red Byul. He's actually playing as red. Ready? Boom! There you go.
These...
He's pulling it back. Oh, wow. The force field. This is gonna come down as well. We don't have... I don't think he has any force field. Maybe 1 here. And JYP is gonna get chased down and most likely fall in this game. He's sending in some Zealots across the map to try and snipe some units at that force base, but Byul, he's on top of everything. He's left some roaches there.
The main force. It is going to bring Byul back, and this is exactly what JYP needed. I mean, he's still not going to get up to High Templars. I mean, he just finished his Twilight Council, but maybe he can buy enough time.
Oh wow, JYP is actually starting Blink. I feel like at this point in the game, it doesn't even help that much. It will probably be better to get Charge and Templars with a lot of Zealots. But he's trying to max out. If he was able to somehow to max out and then takes a good fight, maybe, but I don't know. Against Vipers, actually, Byul is attacking without his Vipers here.
Oh yeah, huge engagement with sound.
He has 3 in total. Only +1 up for JYP as upgrades. Byul is done with this. He wants to end the game. Abduct!
Oh, he's gonna try and kill the Vipers before they can abduct, but that's just, it's not gonna happen. I mean, Blink isn't even finished. It's not even gonna be here. He's back in the corner. Oh, no.
A good Blending Cloud is going to be used on top of this army. Byul is chasing JYP, who has nowhere to run right now. He's going to try maybe to go back up that ramp at his 3rd base, but Byul, he's got the +3 attack. I cannot believe a Zerg got +3 attack before Protoss even completed +2. This is insane.
Right? Yeah, that attack is not working out for JYP. Oh, and okay, he didn't quite force put himself out, but even if he did, he just goes to the natural, kills the upgrade that is trying to finish.
Sentry is fearless here. I'm gonna try and move out. Gonna get sniped instantly. JYP has to fight at this point. He's holding at the natural with the Colossus, which is gonna get abducted in a second. Hello, little guy. Oh my god, the range on that thing.
It's pretty big. JYP trying his damnedest. Of course, this is still the winner's match, so if JYP loses, he goes on to face Bomber. It would have been nice to get out, but that's not gonna happen. JYP. GG.